Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today, doing the What's Next on Miguel Berchelt, the former super featherweight champion at 130. Berchelt now has lost 2 consecutive fights. He returned from the Oscar Valdez brutal knockout loss in 2021 and suffered an upset TKO loss to Jeremiah Nakathila on March 26th on ESPN. With that defeat now, you know, Berchelt really drops down with that. A lot of people want to see him retire. Berchelt saying he's going to come back stronger in his next bout. I think he's probably going to take the rest of the year off, in my opinion. Out of respect to his legacy and him being the #1 fighter at 130 for, you know, from 2017 to about 2021, you could argue only Vasily Lomachenko was just as big a name or passed him as #1. But Miguel Berchelt really was a dominant champion for 4 years there and held that division down. Losing a second consecutive knockout, some people think he's a shot fighter. Man, it's kind of hard to tell. It really is. I personally believe Nakathila might have been a bad choice for his first fight back, trying to shake off the loss to Valdez. But I can't fault the guy for wanting to continue. It's just, I think he needs to take a long, hard look at what he wants to do and go from there, because, and he definitely does not need to come back against a highly touted, ranked contender in his next bout. He needs to be smart, and in my opinion, he needs to fight, you know, low-level opposition and shake off that rust from 2 losses. But he probably needs to take the rest of the year off, or really take some time off, recover, and, you know, take a deep breath and maybe come back at the end of the year, since it's, you know, it was the end of March. So I'd say 9 months off, come back in December would be smart. But we'll see. I mean, Miguel Berchelt, he was one of my favorite fighters. He really was. You know, always exciting, always held his title down, and it was impressive. And he knocked out one of my previous favorite fighters in Francisco Vargas. So for me, to beat one of my favorite guys, you got to be impressive to become one of my favorite guys after that. And he was. The way he outboxed and dominated Takashi Miura 6 months after he stopped Vargas the first time, excuse me, I thought was impressive as hell, and that's why he became one of my favorite guys. But and like I said, he dominated the division for the better part of 3.5, 4 years. So, you know, actually 4 years. And that was impressive. So, you know, tough loss for him, but I think he'll bounce back and fight again. I'm not sure how high a level competition, but if we're talking about what he's doing next, I'm not even going to run through any top 10s, because I highly doubt he goes after a top 10 guy. I'm going to say it's likely going to be a tune-up bout when he returns. So that's it. That's what I got. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, or all 3. I appreciate any kind of support I can get. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.